Welcome back, colleagues. Let us continue. Now we are going to speak to the amendments to the annual teaching plans. I am going to be talking about the topics that were removed in 2021, time increase or decrease, what has been removed, added and moved or shifted, and other amendments. This is a reminder, colleagues. I think you're familiar with these topics. These were the topics that were removed in year 2021. I have highlighted financial mathematics across the phase, and I have highlighted constructions in grade 7. The reason for this is that these are only the topics or the concepts, let me put it that way. These are the concepts that have been added back. I will elaborate more on the reasons as to why we decided to bring them back. Let's talk to time increase and decrease. We didn't do anything in terms of grade 7. The time remained as it is. However, with grade 8, we increased the time allocation on whole numbers, on algebraic expressions, and also on the theorem of Pythagoras. The reason why we increased the time on whole numbers, we felt that there is a lot to be done in the grade 8 class when it comes to whole numbers. And then when it comes to algebraic expressions, you will see when we're talking to the next slide, there is some content that has been added from the previous grade that we decided to remove. And then the theorem of Pythagoras, again, you are going to see that when we talk to the next slide on what has been added, moved, or shifted. Then with the grade 9, we reduced the time allocation on functions and relationships because it was done in grade 8. You may ask yourself, that why didn't you remove functions and relationships? Remember, colleagues, that it is the basics or the core in algebra. So we couldn't remove it completely, but reduce the time. What has been removed, added, and moved or shifted? Now you can see the financial maths. It is said financial maths brought back across the phase. The reason, colleagues, why we did this, we felt that if a learner decides to take another route or follow the schools of skills, then the learner will not be able to cope with the outside world. We felt that let us bring back the financial mathematics so that all learners can be able to cope with the world outside the classroom. So what we have done here, in grade 8, the focus will be on the content that is different from grade 7, and so as grade 9. However, colleagues, we understand that we had removed this concept and skill. So it therefore means that you cannot be able to teach new concepts in grade 8 or new skills in grade 8, having not touched the skills for grade 7. For instance, what is new in grade 8 is exchange rates and hire purchase. But because learners did not do financial mathematics the previous year, you will have to touch base with the content or the concepts that are the basic for hire purchase and also for what is new in the grade. Same applies to the grade 9. You cannot just say, I am teaching the rentals, because these learners did not do financial mathematics. So it is left to you, colleagues, to use your own discretion and professional judgment to say, these learners are going to need this when they are dealing with this concept. Therefore, I have to touch base with this content. The exponents in grade 7 have been moved from term 1 to term 2 so that the decimals do not overlap into term 2. You will remember that with the previous ATP, we had decimals being done in term 1 and also in term 2, which made it difficult for teachers because it would seem as if they are teaching it afresh. We removed the algebra, colleagues. We thought that learners can deal with algebra once and for all in grade 8. And we felt that because there isn't much that is done in algebra in grade 7, they can be able to cope with it. Again, the skill of construction. We also felt that some of the learners will want to pursue other careers which will need construction. So if then we say we are removing it and they start constructions when they are pursuing those careers, it will be difficult for them to handle those concepts. So we felt that let us bring it back. However, in bringing it back, we only limited constructions to lines and angles and not geometric figures. Transformation geometry has been removed in grade 8. It will be dealt with in grade 9, colleagues. So in grade 9, the transformation has been moved from term 3 to term 4 to cater for the work that was not done in grade 8 with other concepts and skills that are to be dealt with before the transformation. And we removed the theorem of Pythagoras in grade 9, colleagues, because whatever they do in grade 8 is the same as what is done in grade 9. However, the application still remains. It doesn't mean that learners are not supposed to be assessed on on Pythagoras theorem, or they will not be able to apply Pythagoras theorem. We removed the skill of calculation with whole numbers using basic operations, colleagues, because we felt that learners can use their calculators to perform the calculations when they are in grade 9. The other amendments are that we repackaged the topics so that concepts and skills do not overlap into the next term. So you will not see decimal fractions done in term 1 and also in term 2. We tried by all means. If you see a topic overlapping, you need to understand that we had no means of trying to fit it due to time allocation. Colleagues, let's go for a break and we'll catch up later.